Hey, this is Steve with Fap Turbo Review.net. This is the Fap Turbo results for week number 10. If you haven't purchased the Fap Turbo package yet, you can do so at fapturbo.org. If you'd like a $10 discount, you can view how to do that at fapturbotips.com. But if you go to fapturboreview.net, you'll see our videos 1 through 10 on our trades. First we did demo trading, now we're in live trading, and you can check that out, check out our review and other things at that page. Also sign up for our email list. We change the settings, we send updates on our results and any other tips that we might be doing. So sign up for our email list at fapturboreview.net. Also, the other website I'd like to mention is fapturboresults.com. This page is our brokerage statements. We post our actual brokerage statements that we're doing for real trading. We trade with two different brokers, FXDD and FX Pro. Their settings are a little bit different on each, and Dan's going to talk about that in his segment of the video. But you can view our settings that we're using for each account at fapturboreview.net/settings.html. So this website right here will get us our settings, and again we update those every week if need be. So make sure you're on our email list to make sure you're current with our settings. But again, check out Fap Turbo Results for our brokerage statements, and you'll see exactly how much money we've made and so forth for each week. So let's see. Let's go to Dan now and see if we recovered from last week's losses, and I'll talk to you after Dan speaks. Talk to you soon.
Hi, this is Dan with your weekly Fap Turbo update. I am going to be making some changes to the Fap Turbo settings, which I will discuss as we go along here. So let's get right to the results. Let's look first at the FX Pro account. Neither account had a lot of trades this week. I'm not exactly sure why, but it was a light week for trading. The FX Pro account had 5 trades this week. 4 of the trades were losers and 1 was a winner. None of the losing trades are very big, so we ended up with a net loss of only $1.23 or 2.3 pips. Now let's take a look at the FXDD account. The FXDD account had a total of 7 trades, and all of them were winners. So we ended up to the positive $14.59 or 37 pips. So it was a very good week for FXDD this time. Now, one thing we're looking at doing, because I've been using very conservative settings, is we're going to change the account. Actually, we're going to change the settings on just one of the accounts, and that would be on the FX Pro account. So for the FX Pro account, we're going to start using risky settings. And what that means is that I'm going to add the pound Swiss franc, and then I'm also going to use the settings as you see on screen. And we'll see how the trading goes with this account for this coming week. One other change that I'm going to do this coming week is I'm going to start trading the long-term strategy on a demo account. I've heard some positive things about how the long-term trading is working out, and so I'm going to try it on a demo account, and we'll see how that goes this coming week. So the bottom line really is that this week the Fap Turbo did extremely well for the FXDD with 7 straight winners and no losses. We're going to change the strategy on the FX Pro account. We're going to start using a risky strategy. And also this coming week we are going to start demo trading the long-term strategy again to see how that goes. So we have a lot going on this coming week, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. I want to thank you for listening, and of course we'll do another update next week.
Alright, Steve here again. I want to go in depth on the brokerage statements that Dan just talked about. I'm here at fapturboresults.com, and we're going to look at the FXDD account statement first here. So let's do that. Okay, overall it was a quiet week. There wasn't very many trades, as Dan went over. FXDD was 2% return for the week. It's still up 32% overall 4 weeks in. So Not unbelievable, but 32% is pretty good money as well. So we're going to scroll down. As you can see, what is there? 7 trades. 1, 2, 3, 7 trades. So pretty light week. We're also only trading 2 different pairs, and actually I think only 1 pair on FXDD actually traded. So, but you can see our account size balance is $658.54. We started with 500. Actually, we started with 400, and we got a $100 bonus. So, so we're $158 of actual profits is what we're going by. So we're basing it on a $500 account. So that's why you see the 32. I'm going to take a look at the FX Pro account now as well. So let's take a look at that. Okay, this is the FX Pro account for the week of January 26th. It was down 0%. What I mean by 0% is it was actually down $1.23, but since our account started with $414.50 in it, that $1.23 is less than 1%, so I rounded down. So if it was up, say 10.7%, I would have rounded up to 11%, and if it was at, say, 10.3%, I would have rounded down to 10%. So since this was less than 1%, I just rounded it down to 0, and we're still minus 10% overall for the FX Pro account. Now we are, and you can see our balance is $371.62. We started with $414. This account we are going very aggressive on for next week, so we should see some trades. It'll probably either be really, really good or really, really bad. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to leave our other account, our FXDD account, conservative, but we're going to go aggressive on this account. So this is Steve. Check out FAPTurboReview.net. Buy the FAP Turbo package if you haven't already, and if you want to trade via the robot at FAPturbo.org, or there's a link on our website at FAPTurboReview.net. We'll talk to you again next week. Have profitable trading. I wish you the best.